Hello, and welcome to Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy. You guys are so. Wait, why are you frozen like stone?
We're stoic.
Yes, very stoic.
We're acting like blocks in Minecraft.
Yeah. That's the greatest transition I've ever heard.
Was it?
Greatest transition.
Cool segue.
You really need to get a segue.
Yeah, the mic's on.
Mike on? Yeah, Mike's on.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Okay.
mystery person over there.
Production talking. Okay.
So, in case you couldn't guess, the first topic of today's Gaming Guide to the Galaxy is the big buyout from Microsoft of Mojang.
$2.5 billion. Billion with a B.
Yep.
Big
That's a lot of
deal,
money.
Little B. Big B makes it to extravagant.
Well, I mean,
All capitals.
they do have swimming pools worth of like $1,000 bills now, so I think we can move that to a big B.
Okay, big B.
Like, not just showing his grotto of like $1,000 bills, just like money.
That's the new block they're adding. It's just
Cash
stacks of cash, bell of cash.
So yeah, obviously this is it's a very big deal happening on in the gaming world. Microsoft, a huge gaming conglomerate, Mojang, a
Indie game company.
indie game company, a one-shot hit indie game company, but
Yeah, one hit wonder. Big one, big hit.
Yeah,
big hit.
Now, when I first heard about that, I was not shocked at all. But you guys, like, even remotely, like, this isn't going to be a thing.
Now, let me put it this way. Hey, here's $2.5 billion for all the work you've been doing for the past 5 years. You can stop now.
Well, I mean, like, even before they released the numbers of the 2.5 billion, like, Microsoft just buying Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Honestly, I've been seeing this coming for a long time, ever since I hit the Xbox, where they're, like, starting to buddy up with Microsoft. I can see that their inner workings just really like, yes.
well, maybe not, definitely Microsoft buying it, but with Minecraft getting so big, other gaming companies were going to look at this and go, well, maybe we kind of want this to be under our name.
Yeah.
We want the profit from this going to us, not. So it is definitely something that's probably been in the works. There's probably been other companies that were looking at it. It's just Microsoft being able to the punch with the $2.5 billion.
I just want to cut you off for a second. Just mention, if you want to talk about what we're talking about, do so right in the chat. It'll appear right here, and we'll address what you're saying.
But, well, and that's not the first time I've been offered, though. It's just the first time they accepted.
Well,
Even Microsoft made an offer before, but apparently it just wasn't $2.5 freaking billion.
well, actually, if you go back and you read some of Notch's old tweets, they are very, very, very anti-corporation and anti-big business. Believe it or not, I mean, he even when Oculus Rift was bought by Facebook, he even said that he will not put Minecraft on the Oculus Rift for that reason.
Yeah. But that being said, Notch is no longer part of Mojang.
Yes, Notch has completely left Mojang. Probably retiring, I'm guessing.
No, he's actually working on different kits now. He's working on.
Some people might not know notches, so.
Notch is the creator of Minecraft, or the lead creator. There are other, people who came up with the founding of it as well.
Yeah.
Which are actually leaving as well.
Yes, they are.
The two other founders are all leaving.
Yep.
Although I wonder if they're going to keep a large share of the company still, or if they're just going to abandon it. Personally, I think they're going to keep it just because that's free fucking revenue. Like, it's literally, they're going to be sitting there being, oh, this is like $300,000. Oh, it's only Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Well, and also, I mean, $2.5 billion, that's a lot, but, we were looking some stuff up about this before the show, and Microsoft believes they're going to make that money back on Minecraft within 1 fiscal year.
Yeah. That I'm not sure how they're going to go about that.
Oh, you want a diamond sword? $299.
Well, there's. I can go to FYE and buy a diamond sword for $299.
I think they're like $29.99.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
But, well,
I've never tried to buy one.
I think what you're saying, though, is like microtransactions, which would completely. I don't think there's ever been a good instance of microtransactions in my life. Like, I've never been like, oh goodness, microtransactions? I was always like, fuck, this game sucks.
Hearthstone does okay with it, but that's because I've always
hard game.
Well, yeah, because it's a card game.
Yeah.
But I've always held on to the idea that if a game only does microtransactions and nothing else,
Yeah.
no subscription, no anything else, then that model's okay.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like a free-to-play game that has microtransactions as a way of supporting the game.
Mm-hmm.
That usually does work. My problem is, though, when it becomes the only way to play the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
For example, you can download the game and you can play that one character, but for anything else, gear, leveling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You definitely need microtransactions.
Yep.
It's just the most infuriating thing to me because it becomes a thing of, I no longer, just playing this game for fun. I'm dumping money into it just to have fun.
Yeah, or my favorite is, oh, that'll be done in 5 days, or $10.
Yeah, like it's suddenly like the slaves working for it. You're like, man, if only I had like 3 nickels, I could do this now. But nah.
You wanna mine that diamond block there? 2 days, or $5.
Yeah. So
I don't foresee that being the route they'll
No,
take.
Yeah.
If they're smart, they'll pretty much just leave it alone. Try to keep going in the same direction the updates were going before.
the 2 things I can possibly foresee happening, which one wouldn't be bad, which would be ads. The logo screen always is changing, no matter what. I can see them sneaking an ad in there every now and again.
Might even be something stupid like a Microsoft product.
Yeah, which I can live with. It's a title screen. I'm just clicking past it. I don't care. 2 is if they close the source on it. Now, if that happens,
Yeah.
what makes Minecraft amazing, which is anybody can make a mod for it. Anybody can change the game and make it their own.
Yeah.
That would be devastating to the whole community as a whole. I think that will make probably majority of the modding community just really hack the game out and be done.
And go to different games to mod.
Or stick with the older version.
Stick with an older version, but
Or they change. I mean, I'm half expecting. I said this before the show, but I'm half expecting that they'll switch from Java to C# because C# is kind of Microsoft's version of Java, and it's their answer to Java, and it sucks, and requires .NET, whatever,
Yep.
for whatever OS you're using. But it wouldn't surprise me if they would go there. It wouldn't surprise me if they try that.
no.
They may try that, I think, in their own personal test environments, but I think that's actually not going to go that well for them just because they have to write it's pretty much they're rewriting the game again.
Do you think that would stop them?
I don't think it would stop them, but I think it would be enough of a nudge from, for example, the modding community and the whole community as a whole, being like, we just know Minecraft as this Java program, you should probably leave it alone. Because I'm guessing that not all games are written in C# that Microsoft lets come out on their consoles.
No, I doubt it.
No.
I doubt it.
So I don't see why this would be any different. I just think that if they would have to keep the current programmers employed.
Yeah.
That's all they have to do, and you're good. So I don't see I can see them doing it just because they're freaking Microsoft and they're like, hey, this is ours now, C#.
Yeah,
Just C#.
that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
But I hope that they see that they already have a great team who are very dedicated to the product and already know how to make the game how
Java.
they do.
Yeah.
And hopefully they just kind of do that whole thing where you don't really you don't even see that they're owning it anymore. They're just milking the cash that comes out of
So
it.
basically, I'm going to movie territory here. Basically, what Disney does with Marvel. Here's the money, make the movies, write the story, do whatever.
Yeah.
I'll fund it. You'll pay me back.
More specifically, a better comparison I think is Activision and Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
Activision owns Blizzard, but Blizzard does whatever they want.
Blizzard does a lot of things
Yeah.
whatever they want.
I think, though, one of the major reasons of that is because if Blizzard's unhappy, 1, they're not making as good as a product. 2, they could probably just get bought out by somebody else. They'll be much happier. Or 3, Blizzard can make its own income by itself. It doesn't.
Yeah, Blizzard could leave Activision if they really wanted to. And honestly, us as gamers never would notice difference.
This is true. A lot of people don't know that Blizzard is owned by Activision.
Yeah.
No, Blizzard.
Unless you listen to Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy, where I've said that I think on all 3 episodes so far.
Yes.
But
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah, I'm kind of hoping it is something like that, like the Blizzard and Activision relationship. It's like, okay, we'll fund it, and we expect profit off it. That's pretty much it.
I do have a thought as to how they could make money off of Minecraft without changing anything. And it would take advantage of mods in the fact that they could start making Minecraft mods an esport.
Yep.
It's already becoming an esport in a lot of things. That there's I saw a Super Smash Brothers kind of thing.
Yep. There's also sorry to cut you off, but I know a lot of them. There's Pixelmon, which is a Pokemon variant. There's a Power Rangers mod, which is very popular. There's Deadlycraft, which is guns. But the major esport is actually the Feed the Beast, which is what I actually use as a launcher, is the Feed the Beast launcher. But they actually have competition mod packs, where like at PAX and Minecon, they have people play, and it's a timed event, and they have to do as much as they can and get up this like gigantic tower and stuff. And it's very like Twitch televised, as I'm going to call that, because that's the easiest way to explain what it is.
This is televised.
So
kind of.
So it's very
you can move us
heavily
over to your TV,
kind of.
or watch us on Xbox or PS4.
Xbox.
Yeah.
But
Xbox on.
don't do it. Don't do it.
It doesn't listen to me anyway.
Unless you say it the weird way.
Oh, yeah, let's just say it in the weird way. Yeah.
But and they've actually made a lot of money off of charity by doing that too. That's what their main revenue was charity stuff. So that's also a very good way, I think, of Microsoft being able to be like, look at our nice public image. We donated X amount of dollars to charity this year.
They gotta fix that public image after the whole Xbox One thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is kind of what I'm thinking though. Like they look at Blizzard. Blizzard makes a lot of their money off of just esports.
Just esports advertisements, really.
And we'll be talking about that a little bit later. But
Stay tuned.
They sponsor a lot of big events, and they make a lot of money off of it.
To the point where they've actually started pretty much sponsoring their own players too.
Yeah, they sponsor their own players. They have, but other companies sponsor players. I mean, it's a big thing, and it's growing. Esports in general is growing. You have the League and Dota 2, and
StarCraft 2. You got.
Well, I was talking about StarCraft 2, but
I know. They tried it with Hearthstone. And
I think they're still
actually Hearthstone is still upcoming.
Yeah,
a lot of people love Hearthstone.
Okay.
And even Minecraft, Minecraft I think is the more popular route for charity rather than esports, because it's kind of hard to do esports of Minecraft because it takes a little bit of setting up to do.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft could invest the time to make official mods that official mods that are an esport, and then they could charge something for the mod price. Since they own it, they can.
Actually, I just totally remembered how they're going to make money off this. So I read a little while back, about 2-3 weeks ago, on the Xbox version of the Xbox One version of Minecraft.
Yes,
Sorry, so many M's and getting confused. They actually have a. I'm gonna say it. It's a boy. But they stop. But they made it purchasable to add in Doctor Who elements to the world, like Dalek enemies and Cybermen enemies, and you get a TARDIS. So they could just take pop culture references, code them into the game, and go, "Hey, for $8.99, you can have it."
So essentially, they're going to go the route of Lego.
Yeah,
kind of.
Now, oh my God, Minecraft and Lego are finally coming together. I knew it would happen, everybody. I knew it.
Also, the texture's slowly changing, so that they have like little nudges on top of them.
Steve's head starts becoming a little bit more round.
It's not Steve anymore, though.
It's not Steve?
No, they got rid of Steve.
What happened to Steve?
The default character is now female, and her name is Alex. You didn't know that?
No.
With 1.8 happened.
I don't like this.
You didn't know either.
No, I don't play 1.8. Remember? I play 1.7.
But you're on the Game Spectrum server, which is at 1.8 now.
Yeah, but I'm Steve on that server still.
Well, you're not anymore.
I can't see myself from skin, so I don't care. I'm the
Okay.
white Power Ranger. So.
Yeah, well then you're fine.
Yeah.
Because I have a skin too, and I'm Link, so you know it works.
I'll stay at the skin. Right.
Come on, you know you want to be Pink Power Ranger.
I'm already a Pink Power Ranger, just not in Power Ranger uniform.
You got power up. Yeah, you got power level.
Okay.
I can be a light blue.
Yeah.
With diamond armor.
No, get the enchantment, then it can be purple.
Go Purple Ranger.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so well, my big question about this is, what do you guys think is going to be some changes here that we're going to start seeing right away, almost, if any?
I think those add-ins of packs. They've been doing it with skins. They've been doing it with non-exclusive content that matters. I think they're going to start releasing these small mods that add in content of pop culture things like, hey, you want to look like Mario and be able to have lucky blocks that pump out coins or items or any shit like that? $3. Done. And people are going to eat it up.
Yep. I think we're all forgetting the biggest thing though. Xbox blocks. Just blocks that look like Xboxes. You know it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That'll happen. It's just gonna be it's just gonna be a black box with a circle and a green X.
Now, if you have Kinect, can you just scream Xbox on and then, like, on the game it just goes, ding.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if we're doing Connect, if we're gonna go to the Connect thing. You know, there's always the mining.
This is worse than before.
One jacked arm. So you need the one jacked arm.
Gotta switch it up, man.
Oh, you're not allowed to switch.
Oh, damn it.
You have to decide whether you're right or left-handed,
Yep.
and then just do it.
Can't go stranger to each other.
It's like the message pops up. Hand is limp.
You're not allowed to use two. Message pops up. Cannot use two hands.
Also, like, you're sitting there doing this and you're getting tired, you're just like, whack! And all of a sudden you're unconscious, and then zombies come and kill you. Exactly what's gonna happen.
Same thing happens to your character in the game too.
You're just laying out like this, like,
Zombies come.
Oh God.
but I'm very optimistic for the future of this, just because I have to be. Because Minecraft is such a big game that they have to see the potential of just leaving it the fuck alone.
I'm also cautiously optimistic. I'm surprised. I thought you'd be like raging against Microsoft right now, but
No. Until I see evidence of them sucking, and even if it's, for example, with PlayStation bought it, until I see evidence of them making it suck, I'm gonna reserve my hope that there's some good in the world.
There's some good, but somewhere out there, there is good in this world.
Because just like
Because
Spider-Man says,
Microsoft has not screwed over Minecraft.
like I said, just like Spider-Man says, everyone gets one. I want this to be my one.
You talk about your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
This is my one.
This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't know, man. Sometimes these things work, sometimes they don't. We'll see how it goes, I'd say. But
so in other words, optimistic, has no idea what he thinks. Okay.
yeah, I mean, I've seen it go both ways, though. I've seen EA take on things and ruin them. I've seen.
Whoa. Let's say this is a whole big different thing. You say EA, that's just like the pinnacle of hell.
I mean, let's
Yeah,
back up a
that's-
moment. Let's back up a moment and pretend that the headline was EA buys Minecraft for
Done.
2.4.
Rabble. Flip the tables. Cancel the game spectrum servers. That ain't happening. We'll have to go through Origin.
No one's going to go through Origin. We're going to have to pay a multiplayer license fee. Then we can't return the game if we want to. We can't lend it out to friends if we wanted to. We couldn't, like, go to a different person's house and play the game.
EA will be knocking on our doors asking us for money after we stream.
And then for some reason there will be, green diamonds above the characters' heads, and we'll just be like, what the hell?
Oh, and don't forget, just randomly in the middle of the game, an ad will just start playing.
Yeah.
And then it's going to get, the entire server is going to shut down due to maintenance for 6 days. And when they come back up, they're going to be crawling instantly. Crawling.
And don't forget the glitches, knees bent backwards and up, and at random points your character will just suddenly become an inch tall. These are things that would happen if EA had bought Mojang, for those who are just joining us.
You know what, though?
So it could be worse. Is what we're trying to say.
But
It
you know
could
what?
be worse. It
It could be
worse.
better though if Nintendo bought it, because then there'd just be bees everywhere.
No,
Going back to the bees.
No.
Going back to the bees.
no, not the bees.
Just bees. Not the bees. Not the bees.
Oh,
In my eyes.
I'm bringing them back. Bring the bees back.
God damn
No.
it, bees. God damn it.
why? Why did you have to bring that up again?
Because I want a Darth Vader. I want the Darth Vader me in Minecraft. I want it.
Oh, boy.
Everyone knows that me. The great me.
That is a great name. It's a great name.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, I mean, let's see. Is there anything else about this?
Minecraft.
I mean, I had the esports thought. Did we
Well,
talk about that?
Actually, there is one other thought I have on a positive side, and we mentioned it briefly right before the show, just to get the creative juices flowing and thinking about things that are possibly good and bad about this. Is we were talking about the servers, the Minecraft realms, which if no one knows, that's how we use our Game Spectrum server is on Minecraft realm.
Yep.
Now that Mojang's been bought out, granted they were very wealthy before,
Yeah.
using Microsoft's gigantic freaking server base and gigantic amounts of money, like they can just sleep on beds of money. They can buy better servers, they can host more servers with better hardware. So potentially everyone could get a free server upgrade that uses realms.
I mean, it's
And-
possible that they already are using Microsoft servers.
It is possible, but being able to process all that in-house will probably make the connections a little bit faster for that.
Yeah, it probably will. I mean,
So-
we might see it. It might be an unnoticeable change. I bet it probably will be faster. But whether it's unnoticeable or not, I mean, it could be drastic, like instant click and hey, depending on your internet speeds, it's there. But
Or what it could mean if it's, for example, better connection speeds or better in-house processing is when it's down, everyone knows quickly and then gets it back up faster. So there's less downtime, getting better and better towards that 99.999 uptime that most people require.
and not EA.
Bro,
Yeah, but not EA.
bro, EA has like what 0.000002 uptime.
Yeah.
I mean, different end of the spectrum.
and also, EA is still voted the worst company in the world.
Oh,
for,
yeah.
like the 10th time in a row. Or
Yes.
No, Time Warner's still the worst.
Time Warner's the worst.
No. It's
You sure it's not Comcast?
It's EA, Comcast, Time Warner. That was the
Yeah.
the order
okay.
I saw. EA being the worst,
Because-
then Comcast, then Time Warner.
On customer reviews for Time Warner, it's like, Bank of America took my house and this, but Time Warner is still the worst.
Bank of America took my house, but Time Warner is still somehow charging me for the cable I had there.
So, that's the kind of comments that Time Warner gets.
Yeah.
And Comcast,
And Comcast is worse than that.
worse than that.
And then EA.
EA is like, so I bought this game for $70, and then I found out it only had a third of the story, so I bought what I thought was the other 2/3 of the story for another $20. Turned out to be only another 6 of the story. So I finally got to what I thought was the end, but it turns out that's not the end. It leaves at a cliffhanger, and the real end will cost me another $179.
But you forgot that you bought it used, so you have to buy a multiplayer license.
Yes. Also,
That infuriates me.
also remember you're playing online, so you got to go through Origin.
I love how this discussion about Microsoft buying Mojang has turned into a rant on EA.
As do all things. If you talk about it long enough, it goes back to EA every single time. Because deep down in the heart of our hearts, everyone hates EA.
Just remember, EA spent $100 million advertising Battlefield 3.
And then some.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, since we've gone quite long on the first topic, I guess we'll go to break and come back talking about Red Bull Battlegrounds BC.
So we'll see you guys soon.